Have you ever wondered how your neighbor, an average office worker, can afford an $80,000 SUV? The answer isn't that they are wealthy. The answer is they are living in a four-wheeled steel prison. The average person is spending over $700 a month just to finance an asset that loses value every single day. We've been brainwashed to believe that a monthly payment is a necessary cost to interact with the world. But in reality, that car is silently stealing your future and your freedom. Look at the actual numbers. A 7-year loan means you'll pay double the car's actual value. Banks aren't selling you a car. They are selling your labor time to themselves. When you sign that loan, you're committing to working hard for the next 84 months just to keep that car from being repossessed. Many people even know more than the car is worth a condition called negative equity. You are drowning in debt just to look wealthy on the highway. Walking into a car dealership, you aren't a customer. You aren't prey for a system designed to drain your wallet. They will ask you, how much can you afford per month? Instead of what is the total price of this car. It's a psychological trick that makes you forget the massive price and focus only on a small number that fits your paycheck. And then they play the trump card. 0% interest. But remember, nothing is free in finance. You might not pay interest, but you are paying a car price thousands of dollars higher than its actual value. Let's talk about loan terms. 84 months. That's not a loan. That's a life sentence for poverty. During those 7 years, the car will break down and become obsolete, but the debt stays there, eating away at you. When you want to trade in for a new car after 3 years, you realize you owe the bank more than the car is worth. Don't worry, the dealer will say. We'll roll that old debt into your new loan. And that's how you start a debt spiral that never ends. The biggest mistake is believing the monthly payment is the only cost of owning a car. The moment you drive that new car off the lot, you just lost 10% to 20% of your net worth. Let's talk about insurance. The more expensive the car, the higher the insurance. That's a tax on your flashiness. Don't forget gas and maintenance. Those giant SUVs have an endless thirst for your wallet. The total cost of ownership is often twice as high as the monthly payment you initially calculated. You are going to work just to feed a block of steel that sits idle in the parking lot for 22 hours a day. It's a terrible trade. You exchange your time freedom for a temporary status symbol. Your neighbors aren't impressed with your car. They're just worried about their own. This flashiness is a thin layer of paint covering a hollow financial reality. It's time to look through that paint and take back control of your life. Imagine where that $800 a month would go if it wasn't in the pockets of car dealers. If you invested that money in an S&P 500 index fund, you are planting the seeds of true freedom. After 10 years, instead of a pile of scrap metal, you would have over $150,000 in your account. That's the power of compound interests, something your financed car is working against. You are making the bank rich while you could be making yourself rich. Many say, I need a car to get to work. True, but you don't need a luxury car to get to work. The difference between a $5,000 car and a $50,000 car is just your ego. An old car doesn't make you less valuable. It only makes your wallet thicker. Don't let the judgment of people who are in debt stop you from achieving freedom. Financial freedom starts with humble but smart choices today. So, how do you own a car without becoming a slave to it? Apply the 8th of April 20 rule. First, down payment of at least 20%. If you don't have 20%, you truly cannot afford that car. Second, loan term no longer than 4 years. Don't stretch the pain of debt out for nearly a decade. And finally, total monthly car costs should not exceed 10% of your net income. This rule is a protective barrier that helps you maintain wealth-building momentum while having transportation. The real secret of the stealthy wealthy is buy used cars that are 3 to 5 years old. By this time, the first owner has already absorbed the worst of the massive depreciation for you. You get 90% of the utility for only 50% of the price. That is a smart trade. Don't worry about used cars breaking. Repair costs are always much cheaper than the depreciation loss of a new car. Choose financial stability over the expensive and vain new car smell. Why are we so willing to trade our freedom for a shiny car? It's because of the need for validation. We want to impress people we don't even like, with money we don't have. The truth is, nobody cares what you are driving as much as you think they do. They are just busy worrying about what others think of their car. The moment you stop seeking external validation is when you start becoming truly wealthy. Driving an old car isn't a sign of failure. It's a sign of prioritization. You choose owning your time over owning a piece of depreciating scrap metal. Imagine the feeling of having no car debt weighing on your shoulders every time you wake up. That freedom allows you to take more risks in your career and life. Don't let a car define your worth. Let your freedom do that. The secret to making an old car an asset is never neglect routine maintenance. Changing oil, checking tires, and brakes on time will save you from massive repair bills later. View maintenance as an investment to protect your money printing machine. Many would rather pay $800 in car debt monthly than $500 in repairs yearly. That is flawed logic. Once the car is paid off, every mile you drive is a step closer to financial freedom. Learn basic maintenance skills. It helps you understand the value of what you own. A clean, well-cared-for car feels more luxurious than any debt-ridden vehicle. Don't let minor scratches discourage you. They are scars of financial wisdom. The goal isn't to drive the best car on the lot, but to have the best life outside the lot. This old car is the time machine taking you to a future where you no longer worry about money. If you're reading this and realize you're trapped in a massive car loan, don't panic. The first step to getting out is admitting that this car is hurting you more than it's helping you. Calculate the car's actual value versus the debt. If you are upside down, you need a battle plan. Consider selling the car immediately, even if you have to pay a small amount to clear the debt. That loss is a small price to pay to buy back your entire financial future. After selling the car, use the remaining money to buy a reliable used car with cash. The feeling of completely owning your vehicle, debt-free, is a form of true happiness. Now, take that $700 you used to pay monthly and pour it into an emergency fund. In just 1 year, you'll have over $8,000 in cash, something the old car helped you achieve. You just turned a debt trap into a wealth machine. That is the turning point of your life. Let's compare two paths over the next 10 years. One is the person who trades in for a new car every 3 years. They are stuck in a permanent financing loop, never truly owning anything. After a decade, they've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars and are left with only a new debt. On the other side is you, the person who keeps the old car and invests the difference in the future. You don't have the new car smell, but you have the scent of freedom and real wealth. The $80,000 the other person threw into scrap metal has now become a massive asset for you. You could buy 10 of those cars with cash if you wanted to, but now you no longer need to. Because you've understood, your value lies in your self-sovereignty, not in the logo on the steering wheel. Your old car isn't just transportation. It's a testament to your intelligence. Don't let society define success for you. Define it yourself with financial peace. Financial mistakes don't just stop with you. They are often passed down like a curse to your children. When children see you constantly trading for new cars with debt, they will view it as a normal lifestyle. You are unintentionally teaching them how to become slaves to banks from a young age. Break that cycle right now. Show them the value of self-sovereignty and patience. When you drive an old car and invest in your child's future, you're giving them the greatest gift, freedom. Teach your children that a car is a tool, not a piece of jewelry. A child growing up in a debt-free household will have a completely different perspective on the world. They will not be afraid of risks and will dare to pursue their passions. That is the true legacy. You'll leave not an old car, but a wealthy mindset. You've changed the trajectory of an entire lineage just by refusing a car loan. The auto industry is evolving. Now, they don't just sell cars. They sell a green future and self-driving technology. Shiny electric cars with giant screens easily make you forget the $60,000 price tag waiting for you. They call it saving on gas, but the monthly debt will swallow every penny of gas money you ever saved. Don't let the flashiness of technology blind you to the harsh financial reality. An electric car depreciates faster than any other vehicle due to the rapid change in battery technology. You don't have to be the first to own the latest tech if the price is your peace of mind. Let others be the guinea pigs for car companies while you accumulate real assets. When technology saturates and prices drop, that's when you consider it with cash. Patience is the ultimate weapon of a smart investor against marketing gimmicks. Never go into debt to buy a tech toy that is depreciating by the hour. To escape this trap, you need an uncompromising exit strategy. Start by listing every single actual cost that the car is consuming from you each month. If that number exceeds 10% of your income, it's not transportation, it's a financial emergency. Be brave and cut out this tumor before it metastasizes to other parts of your life. Sell that car. Accept a small scar now in exchange for a lifelong healthy financial body. Don't worry about what others think. They don't pay your bills. You do. Buy a used car with cash and experience the feeling of never having to worry about a payment deadline. The money you save is the fuel for your financial rocket to take off. Every dollar that doesn't flow into a dealer's pocket is a dollar working for your future. Choose truth, choose freedom, and choose yourself over a car. This freedom is fragile if you don't protect your new mindset every day. There will be times when you feel weak seeing a colleague drive a newer car. In those moments, open your bank account and look at the number of freedom. That number isn't just money. It's a vote for your right to quit whenever you want. A new car might give you pride for 10 minutes, but freedom gives you peace for a lifetime. Surround yourself with people who share your financial mindset, instead of those who love to show off. When you see someone driving an old car, look at them with respect for their intelligence. You are not alone on this path. You are joining a community of free people. Never underestimate the power of saying no to vanity. You are building a financial fortress that no crisis can penetrate. When the car is paid off, it's no longer a debt, it becomes an employee working for you for free. Every mile you drive without paying bank interest is a mile you are buying back your own freedom. That extra money could be the ticket to starting the business you've always dreamed of. Or it could be the education fund so your child has a debt-free start. This old car has silently built sustainable values that a new car could never do. Look in the rearview mirror and say goodbye to the old self who was always anxious about payment deadlines. You have overcome one of the most sophisticated traps of modern consumerism. Now, you are no longer chasing shiny objects. You are chasing things of real value. Self-sovereignty is your greatest asset. Never sell it to any car dealer ever again. You are the one driving the car. Don't let the car drive your life. This journey isn't just about saving a few $100s. It's about reclaiming control of your soul. When you are debt-free, you are no longer afraid. And when you aren't afraid, you become unstoppable. Don't let anyone tell you that you need a luxury item to feel valuable. Your worth is built with discipline, knowledge, and the freedom you hold. Start today, from the smallest choices to escape the consumerist spiral. Don't just watch this video. Turn it into a compass for a new life. Share your story below and help others see this truth as well. Together, we are building a community of people who are not shackled by debt. Your future is waiting, and it's brighter than any car paint. I'm Nick, and I'm sure you can do it. See you at the harbor of freedom.